Why? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy, Diddy, baby. You know we back at it. You heard me? For the No Bullshit Here podcast. And to the fans and everybody who be watching the show, my bad. It took me a while to drop another episode. We're gonna have some real life situations going on, and plus, you know, people gotta work and shit, you know what I'm saying? This ain't, you heard me? Getting a nigga right when a nigga do get right though. Trust me, y'all gonna know, because y'all gonna have some bad shit coming to y'all, you dig? But like I said, y'all already know. You heard me? Who it is. I know y'all missed this handsome face of mine, but yeah, I'm back at it.
Y'all say, man, we here now.
Yeah, I'm coming to talk about shit today. So first, before we get into anything, you hear me? I do got some things I wanted to get off of my chest. Alright, let me start by saying this, right? I used to have a friend, you know, a while ago, and you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we smoke that weed together, we'll smoke that weed together, they start getting high and go away somewhere else with the conversation. The motherfucker always used to tell me though, like, I hate humans. I hate humans. And I used to be like, what the fuck? Like, shut up, that sounds stupid. I hate humans. Like, but you fuck with people, you know what I'm saying? You got people around you don't fuck with. You know, you hate humans, you don't want a fucking human around you, right? But I didn't catch on to it then till later on. And I really went to like, you know, kind of like reading people, you know what I'm saying? And once I started doing that, that's where I was able to, you know, I can separate the fake from the real. You know what I'm saying? And with the shit, I'm not saying like I be on like, you know, I'm just ain't fucking with you no more. But there's a lot of you, you know what I'm saying? You know how to cut your fucking water off, you hear me? And y'all be sitting back like a nigga that did y'all something really deep down inside. You know you did some bitch shit. You know you made a weird ass move or something. You know what I'm saying? When a nigga get you back, and fucking with you how a nigga used to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers go to feeling some type of way like you must have forgot. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said is that, you know, that's why I keep my circle small. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of people I fuck with and, you know, cool and shit, but for this family, for that family and friend, my circle real small on that note, you know what I'm saying? And everybody who I do got myself around, you know, I really fuck with that's in my circle. Everybody, you know, doing something, and we all got a genuine type of love for everybody. It ain't just like, you know, one nigga doing anything, you know, we dipped out, hurting over here. Nah, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? And the broke shit, like, man, look, check this out, I just came through. I was in some bullshit, right? And, you know, a lot of people really showed their asses rip. I was in a little something for like 2 years, you hear me? Almost 3 years, like you did. And, you know, the ones who I thought that would fuck with a nigga, be there for a nigga, slam the door in my face, bro. I got a lot of slam doors in my face, gang. And you know what I'm saying? Life ain't perfect, bro. We all go through, you know what I'm saying, every last one of them, even the rich. And I don't give a goddamn how rich you is, you know what I'm saying? Hundreds of millions or trillions, whatever, that person still going through something or they going through something. I ain't got a fucking thing. But, you know, as far as my financials and, you know what I'm saying, shit been kind of tight for a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got a stepson. He in jail. He fighting 2 M's. Free Dooski, you hear me? Y'all help me say it, you hear me? Free my nigga Dooski. He be home in a minute though, you dig? Yeah, he shot at a midget on school, you hear me? Like, yeah, bitch. You know, that kind of played a role in, you know, a situation I had going on in my life. And, you know, I'm getting up and I'm every day, bro. It's, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do something new. You know what I'm saying? To better myself and, you know, take care of my family more than, you know what I'm saying, make sure you know, my kids, you know, got the things that they need and I just want, you know what I'm saying? I just want to be able, you know what I'm saying, just to be able to provide more. I don't want it to, you know, it's a limit. Like, you know, right now, even right now, it's a limit for me. You know what I mean? Like, I got a limit because, you know, they gotta do this and gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? They got bills. You know what I'm saying? All that shit, gang. And, you know, for that person whoever out there, dog, and you down, and you feel like nobody ain't there for you, you know, nigga don't do nothing for you, and, you know, you really in a fucked up position, like, dog, just hold your head, bro. Hold your head and keep faith, bro, and just keep trying every day that you can, you know, try. Like, you know what I'm saying? As long as you trying to push forward to, you know, something new in life, eventually things will start working for you, dog, and God gonna answer your prayer. You know what I'm saying? Answer your prayers, and you know what I'm saying? Just take His hand, you hear me, and let Him lead you the way, because that's all I've been doing the last couple of years. But at the same time, like I said, I've been going through something. But you know, last few years, you know what I'm saying? When you know, God come through, reach His hand out to me, I grab it. You hear me? I follow wherever He take me to. You know what I'm saying? Because I know one day. I know one day it's gonna eventually work out for me, you know. To all my family, all my friends, you know, everybody, I love y'all. You hear me? Like, for real, like, you hear me? For the ones who don't think, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all my hearts, dog. You hear me? For the ones who do know, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? What's understood don't even gotta be explained, you hear me? Check this out, y'all. We are in the process of trying to get bigger space, more equipment, new microphones, everything, bro. And you know what I'm saying? If y'all really, you know, really be messing with your boy, man, dog, get on that Cash App at Diddy Boy 155. Let me say it again, and for the slow ones, $DIDDY BOY 155. I had to break it to some of y'all like that, cause y'all slow. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I know a lot of y'all fucked up. You hear me? I'm fucked up. You hear me? And I know I'm fucked up. Like they said in that movie, fuck it, I don't be tripping me. You can't fuck nothing up that's already fucked up. You hear me? So I go with the, you hear me, the flow. But man, y'all mess with me, man. Send $1, $2, whatever you can send, man. And look out for your boy, man. And whoever do send you something, when we record, we'll make sure I put your name up there, you know what I'm saying? Shout you out, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, give you a shout out and, you know, be that #1 fan, because once the merch start popping out, we gonna hit y'all strong with it, man. And I want y'all to be the first, like everybody who been here since day one, like, yeah, we about to come through with the merch. I want y'all to be the first to get on that. Holla at your boy, man. This is gonna be love. We about to get into the show right now, you dig? And you know, we about to talk some shit right now, you hear me? Shout out to my artists too, you heard me? My nigga Threesky, man. My nigga Threesky about to come with that work. Y'all sit back, y'all just be cool, you heard me? But yeah, my little artist, you know what I'm saying? He about to come with that, you dig? And we about to be dropping real soon for y'all, you heard me? Something for the streets, it's gonna be something for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Probably got a few songs on there you can sit down with your mom and your grandma, you hear me? And play them joints, you dig? So, you know what I'm saying? We about to get back into some real rap shit, you dig? Shout out to my man, Matt 2, 1T Productions. Y'all gotta go fuck with my boy. Y'all need the video shot. Y'all need the wedding pictures taken. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you got going on, you know, you need a camera involved. You hear me? Family portraits, you know, football team, college graduation for the schools and party, man. Nigga doing all that, man. Y'all need to get up with my boy, man. He got that nice work. 1T Production, you hear me? He gonna drop his Cash App in there too. You hear me? Because as long as you looking out, it's all going in one big pot. You hear me? And it's just to better everything up, you dig? So we about to get into it, y'all. You dig? Let's see what our first topic gonna be about. Let's run it.
Alright, bet. First thing we want to talk about, we still know that shit going crazy with the Pooh Shiesty and Gucci situation, man.
That Pooh Shiesty shit. Shouts out to Pooh Shiesty, man. You hear me? Like, that bitch you really didn't know. Let a nigga know, let the people know, like, man, you hear me? You ready from the streets. You hear me? Come from the hood, nigga. Like, then you tried to make Gucci man sign that motherfucker. How them get out of here, boy? Like, I'm gonna play with y'all. Like, you scared from me? Yeah, man. The Memphis niggas already be giving me, like, New Orleans, like, them niggas in Memphis, like, got New Orleans type of style and swag. You hear them niggas in Memphis be cutting up, you hear me? I feel like Memphis and New Orleans be cousins some type of way, you dig? Because we got that same, man. You hear me? I see little niggas out there got the same swag because New Orleans niggas be flying. You know what I'm saying? New Orleans niggas be doing our shit, dog. Like, and that's been way back when niggas been doing some fly shit, dog. So, but anyway, that was some G shit he did, man. In a way though,
I was about to say, but the way he did it though, he got caught in every way, bro. I was like, he got caught in every way though.
Right, and you know, you got a fucking studio, and that looked like a nice, you know, studio. Niggas put millions in that studio, you hear me? So I'm pretty fucking sure they got surveillance all over that motherfucker, right? Like, that was a big one though.
Cause you thinking kind of like hood shit, like if niggas tried you know, around here or whatever, but when it's a certain caliber at that level, you can't go back to your old ways. You gotta be like, all right,
this
bro.
was my thing though, like, and I heard somebody say it, like, you know, when the shit was, you know, popped out, I might have go a couple weeks ago when the shit happened way back in February though, right? Shit happened back in February. The shit really happened in February. Some kind of way, either it was a state case, and by Pooh Shiesty being on federal papers, I think that's what, you know, made the federal, you know, the feds pick that charge up. It was a state charge first, and you know, the shit was Shiesty by him being on federal papers, you know what I'm saying? He took the whole thing and made it a federal case. But this is my whole thing of Pooh, bitch. Gucci man still could have signed that bitch, brother. And this is what I'm talking about, because niggas say the same thing I'm about to say right now. Gucci man could have signed that bitch, brother. But that bitch was not gonna be valid because both parties need the lawyers. The lawyers have to be involved. I don't know what was going on when you signed your first contract, but you know what I'm saying, you're supposed to have a lawyer right then and there as you sign it. And you know, if you're trying to get released or whatever, you need them lawyers to get involved. But this way it goes back to you niggas, you know, y'all rapping and some of this shit be good, and you know, the beats be fire, but y'all really not business savvy and won't get into the music game, and you know what I'm saying, first thing nigga do, put $100,000 cash in your face. You feel what I'm saying? Knowing we out the hood. Knowing we out the hood. Bitch, you hear me? I get food stamps. My baby mama get food stamps. My mama get food stamps. You feel what I'm saying? Bitch, it's like 15 people staying in a 3-bedroom house. You hear me? Nigga all on the living room floor and shit, man. Nigga, wherever it come from, I come from nothing. So when you put that 100,000 in my face and talk about signing, I get it, but I don't get it either, right? But I get it because the nigga like, ooh, 100 bands? I know it. Y'all nigga, the first thing in their mind go to think like, boy, I'm about to go back to the hood, like ass, you hear me? Like, yeah, I'm about to cut up, and we shooting a video this day, woo, woo, woo. We gonna rent a couple of cars, and you hear me, man? We gonna rent a Tesla truck, and we gonna rent Rolls Royces and Bentleys, and nigga, we gonna have a ball. We gonna go to Johnny and spend 70, 80,000. Like niggas, youngsters, they don't be tripping, like they do shit like that and just get a nice little apartment or something. You hear me? Yeah, I get it. But that shit was crazy, little gang. Like, I remember I woke up to it, I was like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I was, you know, why he did it like that? And then it was breaking down, you know, he went out of 1017. Gucci supposed to have took some money from him while he was in jail. Gucci said he was sending niggas money. Pooh Shiesty said he didn't get a fucking quarter from niggas. Probably talked to dude probably 2 times since he was in jail. Off for 6 years, man. He did 4.5, 85% of his time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, brother. But that was an ass play, brother. Like, he did, even if he would sign him, brother, that shit wouldn't have been bad. You heard me? I don't know if it's true, you know, God is trying to give him a deal, and you know, God is probably talking some real animal with him. You know what I'm saying? And he already feeling like, you know, nigga, I was your top artist over there. You know what I'm saying? And if it wasn't for me, cause that shit like Gucci, since he came home from jail and started the 1017 thing all over again, Gucci had a hot artist, let's be honest, since Flocka. Yeah, brother. And that's another thing too. I don't think that K's really gonna. I think Shiesty, I think Shiesty, he gonna be the only one probably sit a little more because he violated while he was on papers. And
he gonna be there for.
You had the ankle monitor on.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody else, I feel like, you know.
He got too much, bro. He recorded himself lying to the PO talking about he at home.
I seen that too. That was. What was you was on purpose or something like that, boy? What the? You was on 2/3. Bitch, say though, you heard me?
That man knew he was gonna crash out.
Some niggas take gangster just, you heard me? And all for a nigga to be a rapper today, and this is the shit that y'all passing out and you do. You know what I mean? So you wondering why the youngest so fucked up, but you know. You gotta catch a body to be a nice rapper. You know, like I said though, you hear me? You know, the youngsters looking at that and they be looking at that, you know, if rappers doing it, they feel like, you know, that's my favorite rapper, that's my idol right now, role model. Like, the shit they see you doing, brother, they out here doing the same thing. You hear me? And a lot of y'all, you know, talk that shit on y'all lives and, you know, even on your interviews and whatever, you hear me? Y'all really have diarrhea by the mouth and just talk all over your mouths, and when the shit do really hit the fan for you, you hear me? Y'all, you know, people got this on you, people got that on you, cause you said this, you said that, you went live, this person died at this time, you went live 15 minutes after the shooting. And like the shit weird, and y'all be wondering why, you know what I'm saying, the people, but let y'all tell it though, is the people fucking with you. You hear me? Like, man, get the fuck out of here. But, you know, nigga went out like a gangster though, I ain't gonna lie, you hear me? Niggas really threw them bitches up on the CEO, you hear me? And robbed them at the same time, you hear me? Allegedly. You hear me? Cause we ain't gonna say, you know, motherfucker dead over here, and now, you know, I'm getting into motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? I don't know no fucking Pooh Shiesty, Gucci, man, big 30, big 40, big 60. I don't know none of them people. Big 75, big 105, 62 Lake Forest. I don't know none of these people, all right? So, I'm just saying though, you dig?
You think Gucci doing what he was doing was like the best thing to do at that time?
No.
Why you say that?
And I'm saying your meaning is like...
Like, do you think he could have done anything else with the situation that he was in?
I was gonna shut the fuck up. You gotta take some certain things, but this is, all right, so dude had his cameraman with him and 2 guards, right? Like, he moving right. Mm-hmm. But, you know, this is artist, so he not expecting, and then, you know, Pooh probably, you know, when I was talking to him, was probably talking to him cool, like, you know, and they said, you know, they were talking about doing new songs and shit together. So Gucci, you know, on a business mind of it, right? But Shiesty got a whole cake beat.
Oh yeah, he wasn't. Yeah, he definitely wasn't prepared for it. I'm just saying, like afterwards, when it all went down and shit.
That's why I'm breaking it down to. You got the cameraman and these two other guys, right? One of them was supposed to have been a Atlanta ex-police officer, right? So, them guys not rappers. You get what I'm saying? These guys not fucking rappers. The white boy, cameraman, and he came in there with, I think, a little 1017 chain on, a Rolex watch. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, the dude that was supposed to have been allegedly, again, like I said, allegedly, took them shits, right? And he a white boy. Rolex cameras, jewelry, I'm pretty fucking sure all that shit got insurance on it. Come on, gang. And what you need for you to get your insurance, especially if anything involved with the police, if anybody's smart enough, what you gonna need?
They got the traceable ice now.
You dig? Like, come on, bro. And the paperwork. You're gonna need a transcript, you know, from the police to report so you can bring it back. You ever let them know that this? Come on, bro. So, I get it also because in the situation with Gucci Man, that put him between the, how you say it?
Like a rock and a hard place?
Like a rock and a hard place, right? Because he Gucci Man, right? This, you know, hot rapper from Atlanta, been going 20 plus years strong, you know what I'm saying? Rich nigga, you know, but you know, your image is a gangster, right? You got murder charges and all this shit on you, busting niggas upside the head with bottles and all, allegedly. But I'm just saying though, you dig? He got what, a $2 million ring got taken out of his hand? $2 million ring and $1 million watch? But you wanna, you know, keep your gangster image for your music because, you know, that's why you sell. You Gucci Man, right? Like, come on, think about this now. The other niggas who he with, they ain't no motherfucking rappers. They bodyguards, one an ex-police officer, and the other one was the fucking cameraman, and the other bodyguard left. So it's only 4 of them. You got a whole gang in there, allegedly, and they're supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? So when you come in there, y'all got all these type of guns, you go home, catch it. And I think that's the, if they was to fuck with Big 30 or something, right? I think they're gonna try to hit him with that. Bringing guns across the state line. You hear me? When Memphis law totally different from Texas law. If there was a whole, like, but I can see he got a 5-year lawyer. So if he was to get time, he ain't getting more like 5 years. Probably sit, probably a year and some change. You hear me? Probably do 11, 12 months. Be home, you hear me? And if Shiesty get violated, well, Shiesty, he gonna have probably about 8, 9 months. And then been in like, you know, the charges that he got now, pick him up and convict him on it. But, you know what I'm saying? If they don't do that, and the shit that, because he was supposed to come on next year in 2027, around the time he came on this year, right? So he ain't gonna be able to get him in if they don't. Oh, shit. I really do think that case is bogus though. Like, it's a weird case to me. But Gucci, yeah, man, you got on that song, brother. When you got on that song, when you made that song, bro, that really made you look bad, gang. Like, cause you know, you say you're not talking to the police and nothing, and it's a, you know, it's an on investigation. You made the song, brother, so you still dry rating. Real talk, that's dry rating, gang. And you know better than that, you hear me? I don't know, you know, cause the nigga was taking your name, but niggas had already put 2 together and nigga found, you know, the statement you made to the police and everything. Once they got that, brother, it was done. So you did the song, you just made yourself look more stupid. You did, like, for real, for real. But, shouts out to Gucci, man, and free Shiesty and free Big 30 and his, you know, Chopper Boy gang. Yeah, man.